We are in a fishing village called Chivrico, which is one stop before Santiago de Cuba.
This is rural. This is, you know.
These little villages are very, very poor.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah, very poor. Cuba's south coast is rugged, remote and beautiful all at the same time. We were making our way east towards Santiago de Cuba, where we would eventually check out of Cuba. It was time to make a temporary fix to the outboard. The reverse throttle cable had broken, so I used some elastic hair bands as a spring to pull the throttle closed. These fishermen wanted to sell us lobsters. This is illegal in Cuba as all lobsters belong to the government.
fishing village called Chivrico, which is one stop before Santiago de Cuba.
This is rural. This is, you know.
These little villages are very, very poor.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Yeah, very poor.
So let's go and check.
And also I don't think they see a lot of foreigners here.
No, they were exciting about us.
As this is the mainland of Cuba and we are not in a marina, it is illegal for us to go ashore. But sometimes you have to go and have a look.
Channel 72, over.
So we are finally arriving in Santiago de Cuba. Yeah, so it's funny on the radio, they were like, the sailing boat approaching Santiago, what's your name? Simon was like, Ocean Fox, over, and it was like, the name of the boat, please.
Yeah, then can you spell it? And now it's, how many people on board? Where was your last port? Where was your last port? What
Why
was
did
it?
they ask those things all the time? They're going to ask again 3 times there anyway.
Yeah.
This is not frigate.
So we checked in. It was alright, no problem at all. And he says they're open 24 hours a day, so we can check out any time. I think perhaps we may go at 4 in the morning or something, or 5. Get an early start.
No, but it's better to check in the night before.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, they gave us documents that we signed in Cayo Largo, so they've been following us actually.
Yeah, they've been passing the documents down the coast.
Down the
so
coast.
I don't know why. Anyway, they got computers. But
Yeah, this one has computers. Here's our beautiful Ocean Fox.
Santiago de Cuba is located in the southeast of the island, some 540 miles away from the capital, Havana. Historically, Santiago de Cuba is the second largest city in Cuba. It features a bay connected to the Caribbean Sea and is a major port.
Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video where we go along the south coast of Cuba.
Yeah, south coast of Cuba is very, very rugged, and in a way really it reminded me of Scotland. It's got big mountains that come down to the sea. It was rather pretty.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Yeah.
Yes.
We lost a few fish. The sharks come along and take them while you're hoiling them in.
Yeah.
So there's we lost quite a few that way, which was rather amusing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quite funny.
Yeah. And these little villages along there, we stopped about 5 times, but technically you're not actually allowed to go ashore. You can only actually go to ashore on the mainland if you're in a marina, so that they can actually check you in and check you out and inspect your bags and things like that.
Yeah.
But some of them are very quiet, there's nobody there. A couple of police officers looked at us a bit funny once.
Yes, they did.
You know, as if going, "What are you doing?" But
and they come on the boat to inspect the boat and do the paperwork.
But you know, I mean, this guy came out in his little rowing boat. It was unbelievable.
Unbelievable,
really.
because it was a bit rough, that lagoon.
Yeah.
And the boat was really, really small.
Yeah.
And they came on that day, and they came on at night too.
Yeah, they came in about 11 o'clock at night as well, but we refused to speak to them and just told them to go away.
Yeah.
Which was all a bit odd, wasn't it?
Yes.
Because we'd already got all the paperwork that we needed, but anyway, there we go.
Then we went to Santiago de Cuba.
Yeah, we eventually arrived there, and that was a sort of interesting little marina, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. It was.
Yeah. You have to pay $5 to get rid of your rubbish there, but in fact they take it round the back and they burn it, and anything that won't burn they throw in the sea. So we did actually
complain
about that, because we didn't think that was
the right thing to do. I mean, if you pay for it, you expect them to do something with the rubbish. As they didn't do it.
No.
So Simon complained, and then they gave us the money back.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And Santiago de Cuba is the second biggest city in Cuba.
Yeah, it is when Che Guevara and Fidel Castro started the revolution. It was from there. When they came from Mexico, they land in Santiago.
And there's a lot of big industry companies there. It's quite an industrial city, actually. Bacardi is one, which is one of the most famous.
Yes.
So thank you very much for watching.
Yeah, thank you very much for following us. If you can subscribe, please, that would help us a lot.
It would.
Yes, and we are nearly there on our 10,000 subscribers milestone.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.